Accidents across Goa, which we are witnessing, is not surprising and not new. Last year, after having been elected as a member of the Legislative Assembly, I spoke on the floor of the House explaining how dangerous our roads and our highways are. I've said that we need to take care to rectify the situations because we could foresee that accidents will take place and fatalities can occur. It appears that government has just, without even looking at proper alignments, proper entry and exit points, just gone on doing highways and stretches of highways. And this is the major fault according to me, because when you don't have proper road engineering, this is the type of quality of work you will get. I also accuse the government for one reason, because you see, you have experts who are good in road design, implementation for construction of roads. But good people from there are taken and put in some other section. You bring people with computer engineering and you put them in the road section. You bring people from different other streams of engineering and put them in the wrong department. What happens? The quality of the work will suffer. The type of response which he will give will not be, it will be like very mechanical, like a textbook, but he will not see what are the practicalities of what happens on the ground. And this is why we need to review all these cases. And especially the Chief Minister has been on record. I was there when Nitin Gadkari, the Honorable Union Minister, was there. Our Chief Minister was on record saying one thing very clearly to him: Goa has got a very high accident rate. So, and therefore he had asked for special grants also and special funds. And I think we need to have that. And I think the government of Goa must pursue this with the government of India so that we can have, because Goa is a small state. And I know there are difficulties to acquire land on either side or even for making road. So therefore, approach road, exit road, the circles, all the medians have to be put in proper place. The angles of the turn, the curvatures, even the slopes of the roads, because so that there is no flooding of water in the rainy season, or even the embankment, in the manner in which you are taking a turn, you don't go off the road, you don't lose control. So that is all, gradient is there for these things. All these are things which the PWD needs to take into consideration. I'm seeing only a flat road, I don't even see the gradients. And that's why we see water logging which takes place on the main roads itself. And if you can see this happening now, you can imagine what will happen in future. So therefore, I think the government must think long term. These deaths, you can also say there's a factor that children are driving fast, people don't wear a helmet, or people are doing stunts. But why so many accidents? And that too on the roads, on main roads. And now this one which has happened, of recent one in Panjim, of the smart city, it's very, very shameful. It's very sad actually that someone has to lose a life for the government to wake up and do something. And now I'm told that the ex-mayor's and ex-councillor's son has died in a pit by falling with his bullet motorbike. I think that is something very tragic, and I think whoever is responsible for keeping that pit open should be definitely taken to task. You can't allow things to happen and then the government to awaken. It's not like the bridge will fall and the government will then get up and say, oh, we should have repaired the bridge. So that's the same thing which has happened, and now I think we should not allow these things to repeat. The smart city work never seems to end, and I don't know whether shall I call it a scam or racket or what, because the more it's getting delayed, the more money is being pumped in. Perhaps, we don't know, more commission is being eaten. And this side, problems for the people, dust for the people, inconvenience for everybody who comes and goes out of Panjim, roads blockage, nobody knows which side to go, and finally we are having accidents also which is taking place. Some 2 or 3 days back we saw a tanker also went inside. There was no death, but this is not, it can't be, this is the capital city. It can't happen these kind of shameful things in Goa and in the capital city.